Amy Coney Barrett, that people like James William are saying, Amy Coney Barrett just voted with the left again in a nonsensical ruling upholding Judge Eli's ruling to force Trump to release $2 billion in foreign aid. You know that already. They say, well, whatever USAID is doing is pure insanity. This must be stopped like right now. And ultimately, Amy Coney Barrett sided with the libtards that still want to give money abroad. They want to, the money from taxpayers, hardworking taxpayers. They want to give it for free abroad with their agendas. You know that all that is woke and the woke agenda. The woke agenda. Yes, Trump appointed her. There was to make things more interesting. I want to be clear. It's not that if Trump appoints you, you absolutely need to be like, you have your hands tied, you have to do whatever Trump says. That is not how we roll in here. We are not Trump's, what is that word? Sycophants, right? I forgot how to say it. I know how to write it, don't remember how to say it. But no, we are the common sense crusaders, and when we see something wrong, we call that out. But in this case, it's wrong, whatever was happening with the USAID. So yes, it's at least let's freeze whatever is happening until there is an investigation. No, you cannot freeze that, says this lady. She's either compromised, a fraud, or suffering from severe TDS. She is a disgrace. Activists don't belong in the judicial system. And we're going to see a clip in which her body language when Trump was arriving in Congress, was not the best. But first, just to further context, foreign aid ruling. The Supreme Court rejected President Trump's emergency request to freeze nearly $2 billion in foreign aid on Wednesday morning, saying a lower court judge should clarify what obligations the government must fulfill, as in, we're going to freeze them until we investigate. No, nobody has said that they're going to be just suspended and erased, deleted. No, let's freeze them until we do an investigation on this. Okay, that seems reasonable. No, Chief Justice John G. Roberts Jr. and Justice Amy Coney Barrett joined the three liberal justices in a 5-4 vote. The case focuses on the U.S. Agency for International Development and Aid the administration halted on Mr. Trump's first day in office. Yeah, this is something that people are saying. As Eric Dougherty says, she is a big problem. And, we already were talking about this kind of people earlier. But now let's watch the video. I tweeted that on my X account. Remember to follow me on X. Amy Coney Barrett can't hide her body language of contempt as Trump passes by. I'm going to play this frame by frame. It's easier to see this way. Let me see, make sure that you see the whole frame without any clipping. And there is Trump looking at her, and she is kind of greeting him. See, her face so far is quite neutral. Not gonna make any more observations about that. But as soon as Trump moves forward, he's saying something to her. He is saying something to her, and you notice something about her. I immediately notice that she's looking at him, but she's just moving her eyes, following him. She's not moving her head. Moving one's head is important to see that, you're paying attention to the person. Look at this. Look at her eyes. Her eyes are moving, okay? Like he's still talking to her. Her eyes are moving, but her head is not addressing Trump. It's not moving. And she's also trying to smile, but this is not a smile by any means. You know that we have studied smiles here genuine smiles, that we smile first and foremost with our eyes, but not even with the lips. She's not even trying to fake it with her lips. That is not a smile in any way. And when Trump moves forward, then she drops the facade and he begins to greet Kavanaugh, and you see that her face, I don't know, I'm gonna let you judge. Sometimes I can understand one has limited quality on the video. You cannot see clearly what is going on. Maybe there's artifacts. Maybe the compression cannot help you discern a facial expression, especially when the facial expressions can be so subtle, and especially when you don't have a close-up of the person. So I'm going to say it. At this moment, I had my doubts about her, but then you see that it changes, okay? I'm going to turn back in time. Okay, she looks okay, I guess. She still looks okay. Her expression looks okay. Pay attention to this. And pay attention how it changes just a few frames, just 9 frames. Just 9 frames, and this is her actual facial expression. That's the actual facial expression when she's looking at Trump. When she's sure that Trump is not looking at her, and she keeps that expression for 1 full second. You tell me, is this nice expression? Is this something that you would say is almost hostility? It's not like Kavanaugh has a relaxed face, it's completely different. But there's tension in there, there's hostility in there, and then she turns away. I think that she swallows. The quality of the video, yeah, I would say that. In spite of the quality of the video, I could say that she absolutely swallows at that moment and then closes her eyes dramatically, and she completely changes her expression. Well, I wouldn't say that she completely changes her expression, and then presses her lips at the very end. All right, let's watch that progression again. Let's watch that progression. From here, she's looking at him with that expression, turns around, swallows, and closes her eyes dramatically. Oh my God, I don't know. I could be, treating her. I could be so too hard on her, but there's so many signals: the lip pressing, the way that she did not follow Trump with her head. There are too many signals in there. Too many signals. And this is the thing. Other opinions. Coney Barrett strikes again, proving she was a terrible choice for SCOTUS. This is from Lucky McGee. A lower circuit district judge had blocked President Trump's freeze on foreign aid, and she voted with Roberts and the other Lib justices to release the funds. She has been such a disappointment. Essentially, the Supreme Court just ruled that a district court judge has more power than the president. So, well, that is where we stand now. Some people were making some kind of, I don't know what is your opinion. Now that we were talking about Coney Barrett, I don't know, that has nothing to do with her. But, oh, by the way, this is another clip. This is important. I forgot that there was another clip. Thank you, Real Trump Mafia. Supreme Court Justice Coney Barrett hates President Trump and hates everything he's doing. Just look at her. You think she was a CNN anchor. And yeah, it's like, you see that Trump was at his speech, okay? People were clapping. I'm gonna put the sound on. And look, she was looking away, okay? Again, it's not that you're gonna grab just one signal and you're gonna say from this one signal, you're gonna mute this. You're gonna jump to conclusions, but you have so many signals like this as well, like she's looking away. It's something that I don't know. It's so suspicious, and you can see her facial expression in this one. This shot from Fox News was much easier to see her facial expression. I don't know. I don't know why some people. By the way, we're talking about betrayals and allegiances and loyalty. That is complex here because you don't want sheep, right? You want people that think for themselves. For some reason, people were drawing parallels with Nancy Mace. And I wanted to just mention this clip passingly in here, thanks to Jack Posobiec. Incredible, Nancy Mace tried to use the claw on Trump and he defeated it. This was another body language moment from the night. Again, I thought that Nancy Mace is one of the quote-unquote good guys. It's so many things that I don't know about this game, but for some reason... well, yeah, she tried to do what looks like the Markle claw on Trump. She goes for the hug. She goes for the Markle stuff. Trump gives his hand, like, I'm going to shake your hand. I'm going to shake your hand. I'm not going to do anything beyond shaking your hand. She's going for the hug. I'm going to hug you because we are so close. And then Trump does this, okay, blocks the hug with his left hand and ultimately pushes her hand away. So this was interesting to watch. I completely missed that stuff until Jack pointed that out. Yes, no, you're gonna hug me. We can shake hands if you want. We can shake hands if you want. There was another angle. See, people were saying, oh yeah, Coney Barrett's like Nancy Mace. I thought Nancy Mace was to trust. But I don't know. Maybe I still don't know enough about the game. I'm way too new in here. She goes for the hug. I want to hug you. You could say she's so white and she got so much jewelry on her left hand. You would say that this was Meghan Markle 100%. If you said this was Meghan Markle, I would believe you. This is Meghan. This is white and a lot of jewelry on her left hand. Yeah, it's 100% Meghan. And she's like kind of dressed in white. And then whoosh, the block. The block. No hug. No hug. No hug. We don't want that. We don't do that here. But for some reason, I just wanted to mention this just in case you have some idea. What does that mean? Oh, what does that mean? Oh, well, and I would like to know what you think about this in the comments. So,